Hello, brother and sister in Christ. For today, the devotional message is Covenantal Love. This is part 2. The Bible often depicts God's special relationship with us by using family or kinship metaphor, particularly metaphor of the love between a husband and wife or of a good mother for her child. These metaphors are used particularly to depict the special relationship between God and his covenant people. This is a relationship of covenantal love, which involves not only God's love for his people, but also expectation that people will accept this love and will love him and want another in return. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6 to 9. What do these verses teach about the relationship between God making covenant and God's loving kindness? Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 9 describes a special kind of love that God has with his covenant people, a relationship that is partially dependent on whether or not they remain faithful. God's love is not conditional, but the covenant relationship with his people is. The word translated loving kindness or mercy in Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 9, he said, itself exemplify the covenantal aspect of divine love and much more. The word hesed is often used to describe the greatness of God's love, God's mercy, goodness, and love. Among other things, hesed refer to the loving kindness or a steadfast love or another within an existing reciprocal love relationship. It also initiates such a relationship with the expectation that the other party will show this loving kindness in return. God has said shows that his loving kindness is extremely reliable, steadfast, and enduring. Yet at the same time, the receptions of the benefit of Hesed is conditional, dependent upon the willingness of his people to obey and to maintain their end of the relationship, which you may explore more in 2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 26, and 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 23, Psalm chapter 25, verse 10, Psalm chapter 32, verse 10, and 2 Chronicles chapter 6, verse 14. God's steadfast love is the basis of all love relationship, and we could never match that love. God not only freely gives us existence, but also in Christ we freely give himself for us. Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friend. John chapter 15, verse 13. No question, the greatest expressions of God's love was revealed when the Lord humbled himself and became obedient to the point of death, even the death of the cross, which is found in Philippians chapter 2, verse 8. I would like to conclude with a question that will reflect your life is what are ways that you can constantly keep the reality of God's love in your thoughts? Why it is important to do that? Thank you for listening to this wonderful devotional message. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.